This isn't supposed to be the video that I was gonna film today. Today I was gonna show you guys a more in-depth line progression, showing you my lines that got darker, and then I was gonna talk about some early pregnancy symptoms that I've been having. However, today is not going to be that video. So disclaimer, my dog is right here. He's a bulldog, and so he makes a lot of noises. It's just gonna happen if you hear grunting. It's Cole. So today is Wednesday, the 12th of February. On Monday, things really changed for me. So starting back on January 29th is when I got my first positive pregnancy test. I mean, the line was faint, and that's exactly where I left off in the last video I posted. A lot of people left comments that you couldn't really see the line, and in the video you really couldn't, but I promise there was a line there. I'll even attach footage in a minute here of the line progressions I did get. But that is when I got my first positive pregnancy test on the 29th. I kept testing after that. I tested all the way up until Sunday, February 8th. And on Sunday, February 8th, I got the darkest line I'd gotten thus far. That was with my first morning urine on Sunday, the 8th. Monday morning, I woke up and I felt totally normal. You know, I was having pregnancy symptoms, had to wake up and use the restroom really bad, and so I go to the restroom and there's blood. And before I start panicking, I just, I go back and I sit down in bed and I start thinking, okay, I hadn't even made my first doctor's appointment yet. I was literally going to call that Monday when it opened. My doctor, when they opened, I was going to call and make the appointment. I started getting really scared because my left side started hurting really bad. And immediately my brain just goes to ectopic pregnancy. Like, I'm in pain and I'm bleeding, but I got a positive pregnancy test yesterday. So my husband calls out of work and we go to the hospital. This is all happening around 6:30 a.m. So we're in the hospital by like 7. Tell them what's going on, and I'm back in our room within an hour. They take me to do an ultrasound. I have just like a normal ultrasound done where they do like over your stomach, and then I have a transvaginal ultrasound done as well. And the transvaginal wasn't uncomfortable. However, like the normal ultrasound where they were actually pressing on my stomach was really painful. And of course, I'm laying there as these ultrasound technicians are doing their thing. And there's two of them. Like, one of the girls at the hospital was training another girl, and they're like talking amongst each other, but without really giving too much information away because I'm sitting right there. And it was the most infuriating thing because at this point I hadn't even got a confirmation that I was pregnant. They didn't do blood work first. They didn't even confirm that I was pregnant at first, which, whatever. But like, it was really mentally exhausting to sit there and listen to these technicians talk about stuff and me not know what's going on. So my ultrasounds took about an hour to do. It was really exhausting. And so I go back to the room and they take my blood finally. Of course, it's gonna take an hour to get the results back. I was just in panic mode. No one was telling me anything. I didn't have any information except that I was in pain and I was bleeding. And so I sit there for about an hour. I talk to doctors, nurses, whatever. I'm telling them the whole story. I show them pictures of my test. And then finally the doctor comes back to my room. And the first thing he does when he walks in the room is say, "I'm sorry, but we got your blood work back, and your HCG was at something stupid like 27. Like, I just knew. So the doctor proceeds to, I guess, do the stuff that he has to do, and honestly, I tuned most of this out, and then he finally says at the end of it, "I'm sorry, but you miscarried at 6 weeks and 4 days. It's hard because I never even got a chance to process that I truly was pregnant. You'll see, I'm gonna show them right here. My lines, I was getting positives, but they always stayed kind of faint. And of course, you know, I chalked it up to, okay, maybe I'm still early, maybe I am, you know, whatever. I don't even know. Your brain thinks of a million things. But my lines never truly got darker. So I'd imagine my HCG level kind of always stayed pretty low. The past 3 days have been absolute hell for me. I found out that the reason they were taking so long on that ultrasound is because I have a cyst on my left ovary, and it's a certain type of cyst. I'll put the name of it right here. But they say it's literally the size of a golf ball. And I guess this kind of cyst happens during ovulation. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's very, very painful and uncomfortable, but supposedly it's gonna go away on its own. After my hospital visit, I followed up with my OB, and that was yesterday. So Monday I was at the hospital. Yesterday I was at my OB. Today I'm supposed to go get more blood work done. And then 10 days after I ovulate, I'm supposed to get another round of blood work done, and this is gonna test for whether or not I actually ovulated, and then she's also gonna do a pregnancy test during that blood test. The 16th of March, which is like a little more than a month from now, I have to get another ultrasound to make sure the cyst did go down in size, and I'm not gonna have to have surgery to remove it. I'm really praying that that doesn't happen. And then 4 days after that ultrasound, I'll finally have my follow-up, and my doctor is really optimistic. She's so sweet. She knows how long we've been trying, and she says more often than not, the first time women get pregnant, this is generally the outcome. And the good news is that I got pregnant. I'm sure every woman hears that after they miscarriage. The good news is that you were able to get pregnant. Yes, that's good news, but it's still really sad that I'm still not pregnant. She still wants me to test for ovulation because I do have to go get blood work done 10 days after I ovulate, so I do need to still know when I ovulate. But she said to still try for this month, and that's why when I get the blood work done in, 10 days after I ovulate, she is gonna test for pregnancy too. And she said the next time she sees me, she hopes I'm pregnant. So, I mean, I'm not sure. How do you trust pregnancy test again? Like, how am I ever gonna be able to take a test and read it and trust that? Me too, Cole. Me too. Good news is I'm on cycle day 3. I keep trying. It's all you can do. Mourn, heal, and keep trying. I didn't expect everything to happen the way it did last month. I didn't expect to get pregnant. I never caught an ovulation. I didn't expect for the test to do the things they did, and I didn't expect to end up in the hospital under the circumstances I did. So now that this next cycle has started, I'm so caught off guard, and things are a little scattered right now. I still have a lot going on. I still have appointments I have to go to, and my body needs to heal. My emotions need to heal. My mental health needs to heal. I want to do a whole video about mental health and TTC. I was going to do it even when I was pregnant, because as a community, I think we need to promote healthier choices. And the whole testing at like 4 DPO is not healthy, guys. There's nothing wrong with finding out so soon, but there is at the same time, because so much can happen and you're only hurting yourself. And so I really want to do a video addressing like how as a community we can do better for ourselves, protect ourselves a little more, and promote healthier lifestyle choices. So I'm gonna try and compose that in my brain somehow and keep moving on. And so bear with me if videos come out a little slow the next couple weeks. I can't focus to save my life. I have a lot of things happening to my body right now. I have a lot of hormone adjustments that are taking place. I'm still in a lot of pain from this stupid cyst, and I'm still getting poked and prodded every day. And so my body isn't getting the chance to really rest yet, and I really need to go through that. So thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you guys for hearing my story out. Thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you guys to those who are gonna keep watching my videos in hopes that a better outcome is in the future. So to all you guys still on your journey, to all of you who have just got your BFPs, maybe to those who haven't gotten them yet and are still trying, I wish you guys all the luck. All of the baby dust, you all deserve it 110%. The fact that you're sitting here watching this video, the fact that you're sitting on YouTube looking up these things to better yourself, to better your pregnancy, to better just your life, you deserve it all. So all of the baby wishes to you, all the baby dust. I can't even think right now. Just thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great, great month this month. With all my love, my name is Stevie. Thank you for watching.